Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Shiv Kumar News. Here I am only reading the Hindu newspaper. My purpose and aim is improving my knowledge and English only, nothing else. Therefore, please support and guide me. This is our first article. India USA to double bilateral trade by 2030. The two sides aim to at a negotiating the first part of the mega deal this year as they agree on a broad agenda for trade, defense and technology. Trump announced that administration has clear way for extraditions of 2011 accused Tahavoor Rana. He calls India's tariff unfair and a problem. Agree to negotiation to reduce the deficit. USA pushes for more defense deals in India. The USA will increasing military sales to India by many billions of dollars starting this year, President Donald Trump said on Thursday at the joint press conference with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while also offering the F-35 fifth generation fighter jet to India. PowerPoint. Prime Minister Narendra Modi with USA President Donald Trump during a meeting at the White House in Washington DC on Thursday. Shri Ram Lakshman, Washington DC. India and USA agreed to negotiate the first segment of trade agreement by the Ottoman of 2025, with India looking to increase energy purchases from the USA to address USA President Donald Trump's concern about the USA trade deficit with India. As Prime Minister Narendra Modi met Mr. Trump for bilateral discussion in Washington, Mr. Trump announced that his administration had cleared the way for the extraditions of Tahavoor Rana wanted India in connection with 26/11 terrorist attack in Mumbai in 2008. The logistic Rana surrender and extraditions to India are being worked out. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri told the press person on Thursday evening at a briefing. The USA President also offered to help India with its border issue with China. In terms of defense, the USA was paving the way to ultimately provide India with F-35 stealth fighter, Mr. Trump said. The delegates met for around 4 hours on Thursday. Attendees included External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, on others. The joint statement by the USA and India covered a range of topics: defense, trade, energy, technology, multilateral cooperation, and people-to-people ties. The two sides agreed to more than double bilateral trade to $500 billion by 2030. As part of the Mission 500, the Prime Minister and President first meet at Oval Office, where they spoke of their friendship. Mr. Modi told Mr. Trump that, like him, he keeps the national interest at the top of his mind as he compared Mr. Trump's Make America Great Again MAGA theme of to the Viksit Bharat developed India theme. Standing beside Mr. Modi in the East Room at the joint press conference, Mr. Trump called India's tariff unfair and a problem. Earlier in the day, the president had announced a broad policy for reciprocal traffic, specifically setting India tariff during the signing of the order. Asked by the Hindu whether Mr. Trump would without the reciprocal tariff given that a trade negotiation has been announced, Mr. Misri did not have definitive answer, saying he did not want to get ahead of the discussion. At the joint press conference, Mr. Modi said the two sides had agreed to negotiation to reduce the deficit. Mr. Trump said the deficit could be made up with the sale of American oil and gas (LNG) to India. To strengthen oil trade, we will strengthen the oil and gas trade to ensure India energy security. Investment in energy infrastructure will also increase, Mr. Modi said in his opening remark. The Foreign Secretary suggested that the India could increase its energy purchase from the USA from $15 billion last year to $25 billion in the near future. The two countries also agreed to work on small modular nuclear reactors for India. The two countries announced a framework of cooperation. The USA India Compact, catalyzing opportunity for military partnership, accelerated commerce and technology for the 21st century. They also announced a decade-long framework to deepen defense cooperation, including the procurement of the six additional P-881 maritime patrol aircraft for India for surveillance of the Indian Ocean region, while the joint statement find to no mention of co-production of General Electric F414 engines for India's light combat aircraft MiG-2 Mk2. A White House official confirmed the Hindu that the USA looked forward to conclusions of the deal between General Electric Hindustan Aeronautic Limited on the engine. The two sides will reopen negotiation for reciprocal defense procurement (RDP) agreement to align their procurement system and reconsider their arms transfer regime. Especially, the USA would look into its international tariff in arms regulation (ITAR) rules to enable transfer of military technology. The country has announced the ceilings up of production and partnership in the Indo-Pacific for underwater dominance awareness technology under a few initiative called the Autonomous System Industry Alliance, recognizing an excellence. This is award given is shining bright. Olympic medalist Manu Bhakkar received the Sports Star of the Year Female Award from ICC Chairman Jay Shah at the SS Award in Mumbai on Friday. Another batch of deported Indians to land in Amritsar, the Hindu Bureau, Chandigarh. A USA plane carrying around 190 illegal Indian immigrants is expected to land at the Amritsar International Airport in Punjab on Saturday. This will be the second group of Indian citizens being deported from the United States after USA President Donald Trump stated a crackdown on illegal immigrants. On February 5, a USA military plane brought 104 illegal immigrants in handcuffs and chains to Amritsar, inviting sharp criticism. Sources said among the 109 deportees in the latest flight, 67 are from Punjab, 33 from Haryana, 8 from Gujarat, 3 from Uttar Pradesh, who each from Goa, Maharashtra, and Rajasthan, and one each from Himachal Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. Another plane carrying more deportees is expected to arrive on February 16. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann cautioned the landing of the USA aircraft in Amritsar. The BJP government at the center leaves no opportunity to defame Punjab and Punjabis. It is under a conspiracy that the BJP wants to defame Punjab. The USA government is deporting illegal migrants, and in the chain, the first aircraft arrived in Amritsar. Now the second aircraft is coming, and that is also landing in Amritsar. Why? What is the criteria of the center to choose Amritsar? Deportation is a national problem, he said at a press conference in Amritsar. If the plane carrying from Prime Ministers of Bangladesh Sheikh Hasina can be landed at Hindon Airport, then why can't this plane be taken to any other part of country? Hamas keeps ceasefire hopes alive by releasing names of three hostages. A new start. A mother feed her child inside a classroom whom at the Jabalia refugee camp in northern Gaza Strip on Monday. Reuters Cario. Palestinian militant group in Gaza said they would release hostages Ayer Horn, USA, Israel, Sergei Dekel, Chen, and Russian Israeli legend Sasha Trufanov on Saturday, in accordance with the terms of the ceasefire with Israel. The announcement, after days of uncertainty about the whether the ceasefire has agreed last month would hold, followed in tense and concerned effort by Egyptian and Qatari the mediator to keep the last month's USA black agreement on track. A statement from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of said Israel accepted the list, but that was what later corrected to say Israel has received the list, which it has was a purely factual description that did not reflect any Israel approach to the issue. Hamas said Israel was expected to release 369 Palestinian prisoners and detainees in exchange. All three of the hostages due to release on Saturday were seized in Kabul, Kibbutz near Oj, one of the communities around the Gaza Strip that was overrun by Hamas gunmen on October 7, 2023. Hamas had earlier threatened not to release more hostages after it accused Israel of violating the terms of the ceasefire by blocking aid from entering Gaza, drawing counter threat of a resumption of fighting from Israel. Even before the Hamas threat not to proceed with the hostage release, Israelis had been outraged by the immaculate appearance of the three hostages released last week. Now, this is our first editorial. The Tista Dam and the Long Shadow of Climate Change. Vasudev Mukund. The key to line the dam was commercially viable is weak reason to reconstruct it. On January 27, 2025, an expert committee constituted by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change recommended a proposal to rebuild the Tista 3 dams on the Tista River in Sikkim. In October 2023, a powerful glacial lake outburst flood GLOF from the southern Elhorn Lake had decimated the dam and its hydroelectric power generation facility. The water also carried debris from the dam forward like a flood battering ram and heightening the damage further downstream. In all, over 100 people were killed, while more than 80,000 people in 4 districts were affected. It because clear later that a moraine on the South Lonak Lake flanks suffered slow failure, weakness of terminus. The failure also sent rock tumbling into the lake, generating a strong ripple. The outlet subsequently gave way with satellite data indicating that around 50 billion liters of the water and spills into the valley. The event also set off the multiple landslides about 30 to 40 kilometers downstream. Experts who have since been monitoring the lake also said the moraine has remained unstable. The link with global warming, as a global warming and the particle matter, especially the black carbon, also known as soot, accelerates the melting of the Himalaya glacier. More runoff is pooling into new lakes or adding to the existing one. The rate of melting is inversely proportional to the volume, so as glaciers shrink they melt faster. A report by the Central Water Commission of the last year found that the number of the glacial lakes and two other water bodies in the Himalaya region had become 10.8% more numerous between 2011 and 2024. That their combined surface area has increased by 33.7% percent in the same period. The South Lonac Lake itself was to form in the early 1960 and grew to 167 hectares by the 2023. Glacial rate has also been known to destabilize extent geological formation and create a new source of risk. Against this background, the expert committee discussion to recommend the rebuilding of the Tista 3 dam in worrisome. As the Hindu has reported, the committee discussion was motivated by the fact that Tista 3 was successfully and commercially viable and that its power generating equipment was largely intact following the GLOF environmental activists and hydrogeology experts alike have expert misgiving about the large hydroelectric power project in the Himalaya and have cautioned the new designs and green clearance. Tista 3 has also been the subject of the several public interest litigation asking for its scrap because of its location in an earthquake and less prone area, issue in economic clearance. Its compliance with a 1996 notification to have Sikkim hold 51 equity and alleged corruption. According to the committee, Tista 3 2.0 is to be built with concrete alone rather than concrete and rocks as before. We to have spillway nearly 3 times more voluminous and to have an early warning system for flooding. The facility's new design is reportedly based on a worst case scenario models by the Indian Medical Department with the maximum possible rain in the next certain century in the region. But one of the hallmark of the climate change is that it is risk multiple multipliers. It is slow failure of the South Lohan Lake had occurred without there being a lake. There is unlikely to have been a flood. Likewise, if the moraine had not collapsed to the gradual accumulations of the water may have caused the overtopping to flow into the valley less violently than during GLOF. The views of experts. The proliferation of the glacier lake geological instability, dynamic of transist landscape feature, and even the flux of the atmosphere soot blowing in from the industry center in the magnetic plant all increase risk in a way that cannot responsible be captured by a rainfall centering model. However, the expert and already double whether the 2023 GLOF was triggered by the heavy rain because the local weather station recorded only moderate rainfall or less in the area around the time. Professor Raghu Murthy has also written the Hindu the value of the attribution extreme event to climate change explained May 24, 2024 that the relationship between the climate change and the local rainfall are hard to characterize because the data or modeling is seldom sufficient. In this his work, climate models are notoriously bad at the properly capturing the normal rainfall and worse and extreme ones. On January 30, 2025, an international team including experts from the Indian Institute of Technology Bhubaneswar and the Indian Institute of Science of Bangalore, the Indo-Tibetan Border Police and the government of the Sikkim published a comprehensive assessment of the GLOF. The Sikkim flood of October 2020 derives from the cause and effect of the multi-hazard cascade. Among other things, they brought to prevailing GLOF modeling and assessment approaches the inefficient account for process of erosion and sediment transport as well as telescope channels interaction such as the riverbank collapse and landslide triggered by the tow undercutting as well as the impact of the sediment transport on local bed elevation and hence water level. The latter is a particular importance in a large river basin because water waves move faster than sediment wave. The commercial viability of the Tista pre-GLOF speaks to India soaring the power demand and the pressing need to reduce it somewhere. But since the climate change multiply his risk everywhere, production in specific local should be weighted again the consequence property and livelihood downstream of the Tista 3 1.0 of suffering greater damage due to the dam being in the swelling reverse way. If the new design holds, the Tesla 3 2.0 may be able to reduce the downstream damage due to a hypothetically identical flood, but it is a stronger and or significant different flood occur. The damage could be even greater. A new facility with more moving parts will also create both new success and failure model. The people form the larger picture. The social security of the region's residents will have to improve the crowding so that in the event of a disaster they are able to piece their lives back together without slipping on any social health and economic indicator. Baron Stone Jr., a professor in the schools of the city and regional planning at the Georgia Institute of Technology, USA, wrote in a 2024 article, "The urgency of rebuilding in disaster-prone area. We cannot engineer our way out of climate change. Retreat is inevitable. That is, if the climate change induce risks to exist in the area is to keep the constant. In a time, either the area will shrink or the cost of maintaining X will increase. X could be properly livelihood even human live. That the facility was commercially viable is an inefficient excuse to restore it. Instead, the decision should be made within framework of the priority lead by the need to minimize risk to local their property and their livelihood and to maximize their socio-economic resilience. The framework should also include a risk determination matrix with a responsible plan and a hard unacceptable risk level. The cost of these measures should be included in the dam hydroelectric power tariff rather than the externalizing it in determination of the commercial viability. Anything else will be unsustainable by the definition. Mukot dealing with China's weaponization of e-supply chain. Anand P. Krishnan is a fellow at the Center of Excellence for Himalayan Studies, Shiv Nadar Institute, Eminence, Delhi, NCR. With the large-scale electronic manufacture import to India, New Delhi needs to speed up its future-proofing. In mid January this year, news and emerged of the China preventing to travel by its citizens working as engineers and technicians in Foxconn facility in India. It was also reported that those already in India were being recalled. That the restriction extended to curb all exports of critical supplies is manufacturing equipment over which China has monopoly, while Foxconn has reportedly scrambled to bring in Taiwanese workers to fill the gap in manpower to stopping of specialized equipment that is creeping. Apple Foxconn remain critical to India's ambitions of becoming a global manufacturing power, and therefore such as regulation will affect that larger object. What is at play? These zero sum measure by China expand geopolitical competition with India through the regulation on flow of the capital and other factor of the production, fully cognizant of the dominance in advanced machinery and a well trained workforce is tightly integrated global electronic production. China intended to also curb the tech transfer of knowledge from Chinese technology to their Indian counterpart on the assembly line, combined with the disruption on accounts of non-availability of the supply equipped. China has sought to weaponize its strategic location in the network of the supply chain to slow down the production in India and place itself in an advantageous negotiating position. The growth trade tension between China and the West, specifically the United States, along with COVID-19 related disruption, have led many global corporations to adopts China plus one diversification strategy to future proof themselves. India has also been in the forefront to seek benefit from this move along with countries such as Vietnam and Mexico, given the scale and development trajectory to India's manufacturing sector bearing potential similar to the Chinese experience. Beijing realized the need to limit the rise of its geopolitical rivals and also remind the global corporation of its own indispensability to the production ecosystem. Over the last few years, the Indian government, in coordination with the state government, has pulled out all stops to entrench Apple Foxconn investments in the southern part of the country. The effort bore fruit in 2023 with the assembling of iPhone 15 model at Foxconn's facility in Sunguvur, Chatram, Tamil Nadu, along with another line in the Tata Electronic plant in Hosur, Karnataka. In the fiscal year ending March 2024, Apple assembled $40 billion worth of iPhone in India through contract manufacturer Foxconn, Pegatron, and Tata Electronics. In 2024, for the first time, the iPhone 16 Pro model were assembled by the Foxconn in India. State government in southern India have authorized the Apple Foxconn in their pursuit of the investment. The conferment of the Padma Vibhushan on the young chairman of the Foxconn in 2024 further underscores the company's importance for India. It appears that the emphasis has been on reflecting Apple's symbiotic relationship with China, a pillar of Make in India. Large scale electronic manufacturing, especially a smartphone, is one of the important pillars of the Make in India program. The production linked incentive PLI scheme, which was launched first in the electronic industry in 2020, was witnessed the increased allocation by the central government. A sum of 8,885 crore, uh, $1.02 billion in the union budget this year, rising from 6,125 crore rupee in the union budget 2024, $0.70 billion. A recent news report revealed that the over three financial years from 2022-23 to 2024-25, Apple's contract manufacturing in India, Foxconn, Pegatron, and Tata Electronics has cumulatively received close 66 crore rupee and $0.76 billion out of the total disbursed amount 87 crore rupee, $1 billion under the PLI scheme. In addition, the Union Budget 2025 has completely removed basic custom duties, import taxes on mobile phone components such as the printed circuit board, camera modules, connector, and sensor, as also different capital goods machinery for use in manufacturing of the lithium ion battery for mobile phone. It is notable that the China's zero sum action happened just a few months after the thaw in India's China ties post the patrolling the agreement in October 2024 and end 4 year long military standoff between the two armies in eastern Ladakh. Economic necessary visibles in the India depend on China on components and the machinery is believed to have hastened the negotiation process. The illustrate how India-China relations do not necessarily hinge on a stable boundary, as a geopolitical competition between the both sides is only bound to get more accurate in the future. India needs to think long term. There is no easy solution for India in the short term, so it is need to involve both Apple and the Foxconn to negotiate with China for easing Beijing's latest measure. Given that these corporations have stakes in the both countries, their involvement could possibly help India to case. However, his should also serve as another opportunity to help the process of future profiting in terms of human resources, component, and specialized machinery. It need to be kept in the mind that India is still largely a center of the final assembly of the smartphone for a well-rounded and holistic manufacturing ecosystem that includes production of the various components and ancillary industry need to be incentivized and scaled up. The National Manufacturing Mission for a Small, Medium, and Large Industry announced in the Union Budget is a good step, but it needs to credible financial music that leads to development of cluster for technological knowledge sharing on site training for workers, which include tactic sharing of knowledge on the assembly line, needs to be complemented and augmented with industry specific specialization in skill development and development program. More private capital needs to be encouraged in order to create a robust network of indigenous contract manufacturers for not just foreign corporations but also for domestic Indian brands. As Supreme Court hair play of YouTuber against affair over remark. The Supreme Court on Friday said the play for influencer Ranveer Allahabadia against the affair laws against him over his alleged distasteful comment during the program on YouTube will be beaten up in 2 or 3 days. A bench compromising Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna and Justice Sanjeev Khanna told Abhinav Chandrachud, appearing for the influencer, that it does not allow oral mentioning of cases for urgent listening. Podcaster Allahabadia remarks on comedian Samayesh Raina YouTube show India's Got Latin triggered a controversial and several FIR have been logged against him and other in various parts of the country. Islamabad 11 killed in Pakistan as bomb strike vehicle carrying minors. At least 11 persons were killed and 7 others injured when a roadside bomb struck a vehicle carrying coal miners in Pakistan restive Baluchistan province on Friday. Officials said the blast hit a mini truck in the Shahrang area of Haranai district of the province. No group has claimed responsibility for this strike so far. PTI. Washington. TikTok returning to Apple Google App Store after Trump's reprieve. TikTok returned to Apple Google's App Store in the USA months after a few new security laws enforced its removal. The service was restored when the US President Donald Trump began his second term and ordered a 75-day pause on the law signed by his predecessor Joe Biden, passed overwhelming by Congress. Taiwan's vow more investment in USA as Trump's cheap tariff loom. Taiwan will boost investment in the USA and on its own defense. President Lee Ching-lee said Taipei 6 to ahead of the US President Donald Trump's threat of tariff on its semiconductor chips. The self-ruled Iceland is a global power in the manufacture chip area and driver of its economy. Russia's attack on Chernobyl leads to outrage, no radiation detected. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said that a Russian drone had struck on cover built on contain radiations at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, adding that the radiation level were normal. In response, Russian spokesman Dmitry Peskov said there is no question of any strike on such nuclear infrastructure site. AFP. Today, one important vocabulary word is overstated. It is verb. Hindi meaning is बढ़ा चढ़ा कर कहना. To state something too strongly. Synonymous: emphasize, aggregate. Antonymous: ununderstand. Example 10. The prospect of a trade war is vastly overstated. So guys, this is today's lecture. Please like, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and press bell icon for notification. Thanks for watching. We meet tomorrow. Jai Hind.